Good evening everybody, it's Charlie and welcome back to another video on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. Hope everyone's had a great day so far. We're nearly at the weekend guys, which only means one thing. It was Javi Grazia's press conference earlier on this afternoon, so it's time for your predicted 11 video on the channel. Who do I think Javi Grazia will pick to start the game at the Emirates on Saturday afternoon? Just before we get into it, as always, please smash that like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you're brand new as well, and get all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And of course, hit that notification bell. So then, as I said, it was Grazia's press conference earlier on this afternoon. Obviously, he shared the news that a lot of us already knew regarding Tyler Adams, Max Verber and Willy Gnonto all being out for this game. Obviously, Adams, his injury looks like it'll be a little bit more long term, and he did say that they're just going to take it day by day with that in order to assess how long he will actually be out for. Regarding Max Verber and Willy Gnonto, he just said that they'll be out for this one because they need a little bit more time to recover. Didn't actually specify whether they'll actually be out for the Forest game on Tuesday as well. I'm going to get an early prediction in there to say that they won't be fit for that game either. I'm kind of just trying to think worst case scenario so that it doesn't annoy me as much on the evening. Hopefully they should be back for Palace at the very latest, and let's hope that they are. Obviously he did say that Liam Cooper will probably take Max Verber's place at centre-back, which obviously, spoiler alert, I will be putting Cooper in my predicted 11. I don't know why he isn't thinking about Pascal, who I think is a much better defender than Liam Cooper. But again, that's probably why I'm not a manager. I just think whenever I see Liam Cooper, there isn't anything that I see which makes me think he should be starting. Again, I think this is just going to be his role now, filling in when certain players aren't fit or suspended or whatever the situation is. Because the fact that it's going to be, Firpo has improved, but Liam Cooper and Firpo together against Saka, very, very nervous to see how that all plans out, I can't lie. But anyway, let's get into the 11 then, shall we, guys? As I said, hit me up in the comment section with who you think your 11 will be as well. But yeah, in goal, Illan Meslier, of course. Obviously, there's been rumours on Twitter as well. Apparently, he did an interview where he didn't... I think he was asked about his future. And he didn't exactly say that he wanted to stay at Leeds. He said if an offer came in that he would think about it and all this. And I was just thinking, please, just save that till the end of the season. Can we just focus on staying up now, please? But yeah, I think Illan Meslier has improved slightly of late. I think that's due to the consistency of the back four that he's had in front of him. Ayling, Verber, Koch, Firpo, obviously that's going to be disrupted slightly in this game. But hopefully it'll still mean that, he can put in a solid performance. He will be facing quite a lot of shots, I imagine, from certain individuals. So it'll be interesting to see how he gets on, but hopefully, he can have a decent performance. The back four, pretty self-explanatory, isn't it, really? It'll probably be Luke Ayling, Robin Koch, Liam Cooper and Junior Firpo. As I just said briefly there, Firpo and Cooper both coming up against Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard in that area on Arsenal's right. I can't lie, I'm very nervous. I'd still be nervous if it were Verber, but I think Verber would... I'd trust Verber more to come up against Saka than I do Liam Cooper, in all honesty. Obviously, Ayling and Koch have both improved of late as well with having Verber in the back four. Again, I just think it'll be interesting to see how the back four perform now it's been disrupted slightly. Hopefully, it's still as solid as it can be, because like I say, guys, this is going to be a very, very huge task for Leeds United, and it'll be amazing if we can get even a point from this game. So we all need to be bang on it. Whatever the game plan is, we need to try and stick to it as best that we can. But yeah, obviously Tyler Adams' situation means that the double pivot will probably be Mark Rocker and Weston McKennie. Don't get me wrong, I think that can do a job. against teams maybe in and around us. But Arsenal's midfield is very good and very experienced as well. You know, Partey, Xhaka, Odegaard, and you know, we just need to be careful in midfield, on the ball and without the ball, and make sure that if we are pressing, that it's in the right moments. Because if we press too much, I think you could just see Arsenal pick us apart. I wouldn't be surprised to see a similar game plan to the Brighton game at home, where we just sit off them a bit, and try and catch them on the counter attacks. But like Javi said in his press conference, if we set up like that and we get our moments, because I do think we'll get chances in this game, but it's about taking them when they come, and hopefully Leeds United have the minerals to do that. The three in behind the striker then. So obviously Sinisterra has had a bit of time now to get over his injury. You know, he didn't come on against Wolves at all, which is probably a blessing in disguise, really. You know, he had that 30-second cameo against Brighton, but I do hope, you know, hopefully, I think he should be good for this game. So I would start Sini on the left because of Nonto not being available. I think Brendan Aronson will operate the number 10 role, and I think Jack Harrison will come out from the right. Or you can maybe see Sini operate from right-hand side because he can cut in on his left foot. You might see Jack on the left, whatever, but I think those will be the three in behind. And I do think the striker up front will be and should be Rodrigo. Again, came on against Wolves, scored a goal, came on against Brighton. He's had a few minutes now. He's had the international break. So again, hopefully he will be fit. And in all honesty, I do think that team, I'm not saying it'll win us the game, but I think it's capable of getting something if the game plan's executed correctly. Because like I say, guys, this is probably the toughest game in the Premier League at the minute, to face Arsenal at the Emirates as well. It's not like we've got them at home. I feel like in the home game at Ellen Road earlier on this season, I think we should have at least got a point from that game, because I thought we were the better team for the majority. I remember it was that daft decision from Rodrigo to try and play a stupid crossfield ball, and it falls into Saka and Odegaard, the player 1-2, and he scores. Fair enough. But Arsenal were poor that day, and their fans celebrated that win like they'd won the league already because of how important it was for them. Because even they knew that they were in a game that day. So even though it's at the Emirates, I do feel like this team is capable of going there and frustrating them. I just think Arsenal have got that added bit of quality where even if we are playing well or the game plan's working, they still have the ability to pick us apart in certain moments. So again, all I expect from this 11, if it is this 11, is a decent performance. Make a good account of ourselves. Don't get battered, and we can happily move on to Forest and Palace, which are much more important and winnable games for Leeds United. But obviously I will be doing my live match preview on the channel, guys, so make sure that you join in tomorrow evening from 7 o'clock, where we'll all be previewing the game at the Emirates on Saturday. If you've enjoyed this one, please smash that like button. Please subscribe if you're brand new to the channel, and share all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And of course, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you tomorrow night at 7. Cheers.